I can't do this. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So it is Friday, and I always try to do something a little bit more fun on Fridays. And today I have something extra special in store for you guys. I came up with my own challenge, and I'm a little bit nervous about it. So if you don't know, there are all these like challenges and things going on around YouTube. They've been going on for several years now, where people will do like no mirror makeup challenge, and they'll do their makeup without a mirror, or they'll do no brushes challenge, and they do, I think the no brushes challenge is one that's going around right now, where they do all of their makeup with just their hands. There are all kinds of ones, even videos like my boyfriend does my makeup, and what's another one? Like a full face, doing all of your makeup, like a full face of highlighters, full face foundation. Those ones I'm not really that into, but whatever, people are still doing them. So today I came up with my own challenge because I love the challenge videos, but I feel like once they catch on, like everybody starts doing them and then they start to just get redundant. And so I wanted to do a challenge video, but I wanted to put my own kind of twist on it. So today, I laugh every time I think about it because I think it's just going to be hilarious. But today I'm actually going to be doing my makeup with both of my hands at the same time, which, as you guys know, I'm usually holding a mirror in one hand and doing it with my right hand. But today I have a mirror propped up and I am ready to go. This is going to be very interesting. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Oh, my husband's hanging out with me today. My mother-in-law got me this cute little mirror. Look how cute it is. It like folds up. It's from the brand Miss Sweet, and then it opens up. Look, it has little lights that turn on. How cute is that? I'm pretty excited about it. And she got it for me for my birthday, which is just in time for this video because this is just a few days after my birthday. Oh, I think I wanted to turn my lighting down a little bit. Okay, I turned my lighting down just a notch, so I'm gonna see how I like that. So if you notice the lighting changed a little bit, that's why. All right, so here we go. I haven't really planned out what I'm gonna do, but I'm nervous about it regardless, so. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is start with my primer. Well, actually, normally I do my Too Faced Hangover RX primer, but I just freshly applied moisturizer, so I think I'm just gonna go in with my Laura Mercier foundation primer. And I normally apply this with two hands anyways, so I'm not too nervous about this part. Kind of just apply it just like you apply moisturizer. So I'm just gonna start in the center of my face and work my way out. Sometimes I feel half convinced that primers are really just moisturizers, since most people don't realize the importance of putting on a moisturizer before you put your foundation on. That's my theory. I don't really know. I'll probably be proved wrong one day. All right, let's just add more primer while we're at it. Let's go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. A nice smoothing primer. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my fingers. Blend that right into the areas where I tend to have more pores, more visible pores, I should say. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of my foundation stick, and since I don't have two of these foundation sticks, I'm going to apply one on one side and one on the other, but I'll blend it in with both hands. So this is my everyday foundation routine. I made a whole video on it, so if you guys want to see that, then I will also link that right here. Oh gosh. Doing this is like the non-dominant hand video all over again. Feels like it requires so much effort. Alright, so this is the Hourglass foundation stick, which I am not a fan of wearing that by itself, but I just go over that with a little bit of the YSL Touche Eclat All-in-One Glow. Alright, so I don't have a lot of duplicates of foundation brushes, but I do have two Pro Core diffusers from Sephora collection. So I'm going to take a little bit of that foundation. I already feel ridiculous. I'm going to take a little bit of that foundation on both brushes. And here we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to take a very long time. Can you imagine how much faster we would be at makeup if we could do both sides at the same time and we could just do it like perfectly? I wonder if there's anybody in the world that can do that. Like, you know, those ambidextrous people. But I feel like even if I were ambidextrous, it still requires a lot of focus, you know? I don't even want to think about doing my eyeshadow right now. I don't even have the brain space to think about that because I'm too busy focusing on both sides of my face. This is bringing me back to my friends Brendan and Wanye, who work with me at Sephora on my channel, and they were both like, whenever they got to doing my eyeshadow and I felt two brushes in my eyes at the same time, I was like, I started laughing so hard because I was like, this feels so weird and so wrong. If you guys want to see that video, it's freaking hilarious. I'll link that video as well. I'm just gonna link all my freaking videos in this video. What colors should I use? I've been super into blues lately. I think everybody's been into blues lately. Like, I feel like I've seen so many palettes coming out with blue eyeshadow. Urban Decay is coming out with like their tropical palette, and that one has blue eyeshadow in it. KKW just came out with her eyeshadow palette, and that one has like a bright electric blue in it. So I think that's just the trend. Warm neutrals with a pop of blue. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little bit of my Makeup Forever eye and lip primer, and I'm just going to take that on my ring fingers. Apply that all over my lid. Oh, should I go ahead and do my brows? I feel like I should. Oh god. Great timing to just start using the brow pomade from Anastasia, because that's just gonna make this, it's gonna be bad. I'll just tell you right now. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that underneath my eyes as well. Just whatever's left over on my fingers. I'm gonna really try not to be a perfectionist in this video, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, I don't even know if I have really two similar brushes. Let's see. These ones are similar enough. Alright, so just have a couple of angled brushes here, one from Sephora Collection and one from BH Cosmetics. I'm really nervous about my brows right now. I'm scared for my brows right now. Alright, both of my brushes are ready. This is gonna not be good. Okay. I can't do this. It's like you're trying to look in two places at one time. Oh man. Oh man, this is not going well. See, I have a habit of like stopping and trying to watch one side. Let's define that arch. See, I feel like this part is especially hard because your brows are always a little bit different on each side. Like, I'll arch this side a little bit more and try to round this side off to make them even and balanced. So it's hard to do two different things on two different brows at the same time. Oh man, my brows have never looked better. Actually, never ever have I done my brows this well. Alright, let's do those little flicking motions. I need more pomade on one of my brushes. Just one though. That shows you how promising this is. I mean, my right brow has always been my better brow, but today I think both brows are better brows, you know? I mean, I know that you guys wish that your brows could look like this every day, but, you know, it's just not possible. Unrealistic beauty standards right here. So brows are done. That's honestly the fastest I've ever done brows in my life. It's also the best I've ever done brows in my life. Alright, I think I'm going to use my Morphe Dare to Create palette, but I just got this little Stellar palette, so I might do a little pop of something something with that, so I don't know. Let's start with this warm. I'm feeling these warm tones. So let's start with this guy, and I'm just gonna use two little Sephora tapered crease brushes. Yes, I'm dipping into both brushes into the pan at the same time, and here we go. Bring those into the inner corners. Not inner corners, outer corner. Just really get in there. I can definitely feel that my blending on my right side is way better than my blending on my left side, which is fine. Let's go ahead and just take that on the side of the brush and bring her in. I'm really liking this shade right here. So let's go into that guy right there. But I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to take that on the very tip of my brush, since this is a tapered crease brush, so we can get pretty precise with it. I like how I'm actually trying to like talk you guys through this. Like, you'll want to learn. You'll want to learn how to do this. Trust me, you'll want to learn. Just popping that right on the outer corner. I just want to blend this outer corner. That's all I want to do. Bam, done. Which blue should I do? Should I do the blue that everybody is bluing? You get it? Doing, but blue. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Let's do it. I actually kind of like the direction that this look is going, but it's not actually gonna look good, so I might just have to recreate this look in another tutorial where I actually make it look good. 2 flat brushes. We're gonna go into this shade right here. Wow, I feel like I got way more product on my left side than I did my right side. How do I do this? I can't even watch myself do it. I did not think this video all the way through, but here we are. It's just gonna have to happen. Just as I suspected. Lots and lots of fallout. All right, now that we got our blue on the lid, let's go back to our blending brushes. Everybody together now. Let's blend the edges. I like how one side is like way more rounded than the other side. Okay, okay. I feel like I need something in between here to like transition a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's do this shade right here. It's like magenta shade. I'm just gonna take that on the brushes. And dab it right in between. Oh, I actually like that. Yeah, that's really pretty. I just feel like now with that magenta shade, I need to deepen the outer corners a little bit more. Let's go into this shade right here. Just take that on the tips. And blend that onto the outer corners. Alright, let's take a couple of clean, fluffy brushes and just blend out the edges. Alright, before I go and clean up underneath, I'm going to apply eyeliner, and you know we're doing a winged liner. We're not getting out of this. I'm gonna use Scone Insanely Intense Tattooed Waterproof Eyeliner and the Ciate London Fierce Flicks because I feel like these are gonna be the most similar ones that I have to each other. This one is just not going on. Okay, I have a little Makeup Forever Aqua XL liquid liner, so let's just do that. I guess we're doing a liquid liner and then... Okay, if you think winged eyeliner takes focus doing it on one eye, just try to do it on 2 eyes. That's, I think, as good as it's gonna get. I feel like if I just keep trying to even it out, it's just gonna get worse and worse, so I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Alright, let's do this mascara. I'm gonna go in with Bad Gal Bang, Too Faced Better Than Sex. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna stab myself in the eye. Oh, that was really close. That almost went everywhere. Done. Done. Freaking did it. And let's clean up our under eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Makeup Forever Sense Eyes. Oh, I'm like taking away so much of my foundation. Look at that. Where did that blue even come from? Needless to say, we're gonna need to touch up our foundation. I probably should have just waited on that. How is the blue just like everywhere on this side? What the heck? How did that even happen? Alright, so let's go ahead and touch up the foundation. You can tell I'm like way more heavy-handed on my left side because I'm like blending away my coverage. Alright, let's try to clean up eyeshadow. Oh. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little bit of my color corrector. I normally apply my color corrector and my concealer with sponges, so I'm just going to take a couple of my Real Techniques sponges, plop that right into inner corners. Oh gosh, I feel like I just got mascara all over. No, we're good. We're good. Blend. Blend, 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 blend. Alright, so now, like usual, taking a little bit of my Kevyn Aucoin Supernatural Concealer, just applying a little bit, and then I seriously, have just come to accept that I'm not going to be able to watch what I'm doing. Came to that acceptance pretty fast. Okay, I guess since I have 2 different places, I'll do, here, Oh gosh, this is hard. It's all blended in on my chin and my forehead at the same time. I feel like I'm being very heavy-handed. How did I get concealer in my eyeshadow? Now, I said I wanted to take a little bit of the Stellar Cosmetics palette, so I think I'm just gonna go into this bright, like, magenta pink. It looks like bubblegum pink on camera, but it's more of like, almost like a hot pink, magenta pink in real life, and I'm just gonna take that on my pinkies and pop that into the inner corners. Oh, you know what? I do have 2 powder puffs, so let me grab my other powder puff here. This is a fresh new one. I'm gonna dip each one into my powder here. Let's set those under eyes. Done. That wasn't so bad. I feel like I applied way more powder than I normally do, and then it's not as well blended in, but it wasn't so bad. I kind of just want to bring this magenta shade just like all underneath. Alright, I'm going to take these little guys, these Pro Smudger brushes, and I'm going to dip into that magenta shade. Let's bring that right underneath. Focus. I'm doing so many like application techniques that I don't normally do. Where did that just go? This has gone far out of hand. Alright, I'm just gonna dip into a little bit of this darker shade to deepen that a little bit. Alright, let's try to blend this out. If that's not blending, I don't know what is, because that is beautiful. That is just flawless. Don't I look great without any color on my lips? I'm gonna do my eyelashes. Oh, promising, promising. I've never looked better in my life. This is definitely the peak of my existence. The peak, the prime. What lashes do I even want to put on? Probably none that I really care about. I like this look a lot, but because of the red and blue, it kind of feels like a Superman look. Like some sort of like Superman inspired. Alright, one thing I am going to do differently is use my Duo lash glue, which I don't normally do, but my other lash glue is downstairs and I don't feel like going to get it. Alright, we're almost black, so here we go. Oh, that feels wrong. It all feels wrong. Can't even really see that close, so I'm just gonna have to like... I mean, I can't, there's no other way. I just can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna have to feel it out. I don't even know what lashes these are, honestly. I know that they're from Ardell, but I have no idea what they're called. Okay, okay. Not my worst lash application I've ever done. Far from my best, but not my worst. I feel like they're still setting a little bit, but we're gonna move on to bronzer. Where's my bronzer? Why do I feel like this brush is applying more than this brush? Wow. That's something. Just remember, circular motions. Bring that up onto the forehead. My brushes are just like mixing together. I'm going to use these guys to do my blush. I'm going to use the same blush I've been using, which is actually a baked highlighter from Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics. Wow, this blush looks very intense. Actually, it doesn't look that bad on camera, at least from what I can tell in the monitor. It looks like I have some blush on in real life. Alright, time for the actual highlight. Lately, I've been using the Fenty palette. Oh, the shade... Oh god. The shade Ozone from the Fenty palette right here. There was very little precision in that. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And there we are. Highlight. Highlight is popping. Alright guys, the last thing to do is the lips. I can't believe we've come so far. Do I even have 2 of the same lip color? I know I definitely don't have 2 of the same... Oh wait. Okay, so This is gonna be interesting because I have two Stila liquid lipsticks that are the same color, but one is a mini and one is a full size. So we're just gonna go with it. Oh, the applicator is about the same size. It is the same size, so we're good. Here we go. Oh, this is actually not bad. That was actually not bad at all. I'm literally applying my lip in like half the time I normally do. That's not bad at all. I would totally wear this lip out. Okay, maybe I'll just start applying my lip with both my hands from now on. Did it in half the time. So the closer I look at my lips, the more crooked I see that they are, but not as jagged as I thought they were gonna be. Like, I thought it was gonna be like super like, but they're definitely not perfectly even, that's for sure. So here is the finished look. All right, I'm gonna take a look at all of this up close for the first time because I've had my mirror at a distance, so let's see how this looks. Like a hot mess. But honestly, not as bad as I thought it would. The eyebrows are a piece of work, that's for sure. Definitely could not ever do my eyebrows with both hands, but if it were a life and death situation and I needed to do my foundation, contour, highlight, and blush with both hands, I think I'd survive. As well as with my lips and even my eyeshadows, and my lashes don't look half bad. The inner corners aren't all the way down. My winged liner is this one's longer than this one. But I actually do really like the overall look of, like, I like the style of the look that I created. I definitely want to recreate this and like make it actually look good. Blending is definitely something that you should be jealous of because like I don't think that better blending exists in this whole world. So my highlight is really uneven. And somehow I still have blue eyeshadow on my nose, so there's that. As far as foundation application though, it looks pretty smooth. It honestly looks pretty normal and pretty smooth. So yeah, there's a few places that could have used a little bit more coverage, like around here, that I definitely would have covered if I were only using one hand and had better control. But it's not horrible. A little bit of mascara here that needs to be cleaned up. Definitely needs some blending in here where I went and cleaned up the eyeshadow. Definitely did not get around my nose. Oh, there's literally blue eyeshadow in the crevice. So all in all, I don't recommend applying your makeup with both hands, but if it were a life and death situation, I think we'd survive. I think we could make it through. All right, guys, so I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video. This was a lot of fun to do, pretty hilarious. I hope that this footage comes out to be as funny as I felt doing it, because I felt pretty freaking silly doing all of this. So I hope that you guys just enjoyed this video, and usually I say I hope that you learned something new, but I don't think there was really much to learn in this video, so. But I do hope that you guys found this entertaining. Let me know if you guys like the idea of this challenge and if you'd like to see more creators do this challenge as well. I think it'd be fun to kind of see it become a trend. I personally really like to watch challenge videos. I think that they're hilarious. So let me know if you guys have any challenges that you've thought of. I have a couple of others in my mind. I had this one actually written down in my notepad in my phone for a while, and I had completely forgotten about it, and I just came across it like a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. So I decided to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you can see more videos like this and watch me make a fool of myself even more. I will see you all in Monday's tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.